you say you want closure. You want closure. Let's get closure. He wants to talk to. I don't know if you know her. What's saying? Actually used to be a lawyer back in the day as well, and she couldn't actually do his case because of that reason. From for dying, she knows the whole story, and we've spoken to the. She says, "Yeah, I know. We know he's done more. You know."
President will be subject to monitoring and recording. If you do not wish to receive this call, hang up now. If you have any concerns about a prisoner's well-being, please contact the prison immediately. Go ahead, please.
Hello.
Hang up.
Fucking. What are you fucking lunchtime? Is it over there?
Yeah, well, I'm not working this afternoon. I don't work in the afternoons, remember?
What? You're not working this afternoon?
Yeah, no, I don't work in the afternoon.
Oh.
I told you I only work morning shifts.
Oh, I don't know. What time is it?
It's about just nearly 2 o'clock.
Yeah. And mate, just remember, it's $50 here and there is not going to, I'm not starving, and can get me some work. So mate, at the end of the day, before I leave, that was the whole thing when I was building the castle for the kids and all that, to leave some behind. But obviously, must have liked older people than me. So, and in saying that, I must have liked younger people like than me. So it was a win-win situation. So, like I said, it's all good, and we've actually just set up a new Party Bus website anyhow. And what my mate's been doing, he's the guru of putting things together for me at the moment, because my IT man that put all your stuff together, he's working full time now, so he can't do it. But this other guy, he's good. He's a good friend of my mate. So yeah, no, I'll have to send you a photo. I'm just pulling up my driveway here. But no, good. So you sent me that thing off, did you?
Yeah, I'll send it off today.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
So he'll go in tomorrow's post, and I said you'll get it Tuesday, Wednesday next week. It takes priority stamps take 4 days.
Yeah, like I said, mate, I wasn't surprised, because from when I did speak to them before, it was my mouth was that dry. I had to have fucking 4 litres of water after, like fucking. They don't want to solve anything, and they don't want to, especially when it comes to probably something that's got to do with you, I suppose, at the end of the day, because they just look like they haven't done their job. And so be it. But like I said, hopefully we can get something out of this fucking, because I was just telling my friend about him and all that, and there's nothing on the internet about him. He doesn't, only that paper stuff that you gave me the other day. There's nothing about.
Is there like any sort of like background history of his family, or
no, nothing.
Even through the courts?
Well, yeah, but we would have to go.
I mean, they would have had some sort of. That'd be all fucking documented.
Yeah, there's only like 2 pages on him. What's in all that stuff about his section and all that, and he got out of prison and then went straight back into it again. And that was about it. So there's not the only way I can get any articles on him if I went through the state library down there and looked him up and all that. But there again, like I said, you can tell them that he did it and that this is where they put the body. But it.
Well, I can't say 100%. That's the only problem. You can't say 100% that he had done that. He only saying by talk of what he told me.
Yeah.
And you can't turn around and tell the cops, he said exactly where it is. You can't say that.
Yeah.
Cops, just know
that
it's like a needle in a haystack.
Yeah.
How the hell are you going to fucking find the needle?
Yeah.
Going for where like I said to Thorpe in the cottage today about it, I said, you've got to have times, dates, you've got to have the person's name, actual name. You have to actually be there to see it.
Yeah.
You can't be a person on the sidewalk and hearing all this information
and
then try and solve it. You can't.
Yeah, well, Smithfield has got a paddock across the road, and there's like a triangular looking paddock, and then there's industrial area. So, working on that scenario, because I looked at the Monopara one, I think the other one was Meadowbrooks. There's nothing like, it's only a train line. If you was to dump a body near there, someone would smell it, someone would smell the decay, and then say something. But more, there's like a creek running through a part of the what I can see. I think it was something creek. There's another place. The next place over is a paintball. They had a paintball place.
Again, I don't know because I've
Yeah,
been out there.
yeah, that's right. Yeah,
What it's like.
but that was the other. But that was, you got a paintball area where everybody be running around. But what I was looking, what I wanted to send you to see if that looked like an area. It was because you can see more in a photograph looking over the place than. But like I looked at that last night in Smithfield train station across the road, massive big paddock. Well, what do you call it? Bloody a clearing with trees and all that would probably be the likes of, he could have went along the train line and put the bodies there, but
Well, again, it comes back to you don't know exactly where he would do something like that because it's just fucking it's just impossible to fucking pinpoint anything he had said, whether it's true or not, whether it's not true. So again, it's you're throwing needles into the haystack and hoping for the best thing to come out,
But it just sounds like that. The way he's saying what he's like could be, to mention near a train line or a train station across the road, and all that to you. It's all like you don't sort of like pull that out of a hat and just say, well, look, I'm going to go down this scenario. If and it's a far cry from Morphett Vale to over there,
right.
So it is a bit of.
The
But
other thing is there anything about him where he was growing up? Where did he come from? Did he grow up down in Galway? Did he grow up around Norriupta or
true.
in the Barossa?
Yeah.
Where's his family come from?
Well, that's what I mean.
This is all the stuff you need to find out. You're on the computer out there. You can dig all that shit.
Yeah,
or
did.
you can get your mates to dig all that solid information up.
I did, and like I said, it's only just come to my attention now to try to do that, and I will keep on working on that because going to say, well, what are you doing about it? Obviously, you can put your heads together and do something. So that's probably what she's got. Yeah, I know. I'll show that I'm going to try to do what I can. I'm going to say I can't do any more than what I've got. But anyhow, hopefully you get money on the weekend, and I'll ring her tonight and all that. Give me a call tomorrow night, and we'll. All right, everything all good though. They will calm down. They haven't been fucking giving you the shits.
Still quiet.
Oh, just fucking go. Give him a slap. See you, buddy. I was told what's happened, but I can't do anything. But if he comes to me and wants to do something, then I can do something. So been on standby for the last 6 months. So I don't know how you and using. I understand doesn't like you guys, and you probably don't like. Who knows? But at the end of the day, it's not who likes who and what's name. It's about people's families and the closure for this. Who gets the medal or who gets the what's name. I just want to
You send me whatever you've got. As I said about, if it sounds like the Roxby one's the best one that you say that we can
100%.
recover a body, and there can be some. I suppose you put your best case forward as to why that we should be seriously looking at this, and I can guarantee you that we will. We'll seriously look at anything you give us, but as to how we'll commit and where we'll commit the resources is dependent on the information that's provided.
Look, that what I see of that septic, it's old, it's broken down, and I just think you could lift that lid up, and she's probably there. You know, I don't think when I got as soon as I looked at that and I thought, nah, she's in there. And when I come back,
that might be part of our rationale that we might say, look, the evidence is the links are tenuous. They're not very strong. The information is still somewhat scant, but the effort required to put that one to rest is minimal.
Yes.
So we'll take the risk and we'll look at those two places or whatever it is, and then we'll resolve it one way or the other.